Hello everyone. So yeah, today I'm going to talk on strongyloidiasis. So basically, strongyloidiasis is an intestinal infection which is caused by a type of roundworm called Strongyloides and it can reproduce and live in our intestine for decades without causing any symptoms. However, for people that have weak immune system, it can be life-threatening to them. Moving on. So the overview of my presentation, I will be talking on the etiology, the life cycle, clinical significance, lab diagnosis, and treatment of strongyloiditis. So to begin, the etiology of strongyloiditis that is caused by a nematode. Nematode is just a roundworm, simply mean roundworms called Strongyloides as mentioned earlier. So this infection usually occurs in tropical and subtropical regions like Fiji, for example, where the soil is moist and warm, which can facilitate the development of the larva and yeah, development of larva, and then it can cause infection. So primarily it occurs through direct contact with the contaminated soil. So the life cycle of Strongyloids stiacoralis includes two types, both free living and parasitic. So I'm going to talk on free living first. So rabidi, rabdidiform larva are excreted in the stool into the soil, like from the stool of animals which are infected by this larva. So it excreted into the soil, and then it develops into a free living adult worms in the soil. And then these adult worms reproduce and produce eggs, and when the eggs hatch, it hatch into this rhabditiform larva, and it can develop into infective flariform larva. So this is the infective form. So and then after the parasitic cycle, now go after the free living cycle, and now we go to parasitic cycle. So parasitic cycle is when it becomes infective flariform larva, and in infective flariform larva in the contaminated soil then penetrate human skin when we come into contact, and then it can migrate to the bloodstream, go up and affect our lungs, trachea, and upper respiratory tract if swallowed in. So when the larva reaches the small intestine, they can mature into adult fetal worms, and then these female adult fetal worms, they reproduce through pathogenesis, and then hatch into rabidomiform, and then this cycle continues. So yes, this is what I'm just explaining. You can see from the diagram is basically the breakdown of the two uh, two types of life cycle. So the clinical significance. So basically, the clinical manifestation of strongyloidiasis can vary from asymptomatic to severe, but it depends. It depends on our immune system. So like if your immune system is good, healthy, you cannot, you cannot have clinical um, significance. So phase 1 is asymptomatic. Many individuals may not show symptoms, but however, they have that parasite. Also, acute infection symptoms include localized itching on the site of the larva penetration, transient pulmonary symptoms, and gastrointestinal issues like diarrhea, abdominal pain, vomiting, which you may experience. And if the infection is chronic, it may causes you may lose weight and have skin rashes, and also hyperinfection syndrome is seen in immunocompromised individuals, and it involves massive dissemination of the larva leading to severe gastrointestinal, pulmonary, and systematic symptoms. So this condition can be life threatening. And this is the lab diagnosis for strongyloidiasis. Includes microscopy. You can examine stool samples under microscope. to try to detect the lava. Also, serology test. We can use the different types of serological testing which are available in the laboratory for test of this type of lava or this type of roundworm. And also we can do molecular methods. We use PCR to detect the strongyloids DNA in stool and other clinical specimens, and culture techniques. And for the treatments, the primary treatment of strongyloidiasis involves antiparasitic medication because it is a parasite, so it must be anti-parasitic medication. So the anti-parasitic medication involves ivermectin, al albendazole, albendazole, and the drug is of choice is typically given as a single dose. And I mean, for ivermectin, it typically given a single dose and it repeated after 2 weeks. And albendazole is also an alternative treatment, often given as 400 milligram twice daily for 7 days. And in hyperinfection or disseminated disease, prolonged courses of ivermectin are recommended, and treatment may need to continue until all symptoms and the findings is resolved. So yeah, that's what we need to know about strongyloidiasis. It is just a parasite that actually affects small intestine. Yeah, so this is my references. Thank you for listening.